Since the Asian financial crisis in 1998, the number of people living in poverty around the world has been falling every year, thanks to economic growth, diversification, and sustainable development. Until now. The International Monetary Fund is predicting the global economy will shrink by up to 5% in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And the knock-on effect, according to the World Bank, is that we'll see anywhere between 40 and 60 million more people pushed below the extreme poverty line, that is, earning less than $1.90 a day. At the beginning of this year, it had been hoped the numbers in poverty would continue to fall. The estimate suggested down from 8.1% to 7.8%. Now, though, it's thought by the end of 2020, that figure will be 8.6%, or around 665 million people. So where is the poverty gap likely to grow widest? Well, sub-Saharan Africa is expected to take the brunt of the hit, around 23 million new people living in extreme poverty, followed by around 16 million in Southeast Asia. Worrying enough statistics, but if you consider slightly higher definitions of poverty, those earning less than $3.20 or $5.50 a day, the outlook looks even bleaker. On those terms, more than 100 million people will be pushed into poverty across Latin America and the Caribbean, East Asia, the Middle East, and North Africa. And it's not just emerging economies that are likely to suffer. Wage inequality growth during lockdown could see millions across Europe fall below the poverty line, especially in countries like Slovakia, Cyprus, and Hungary. Individual governments around the world have been doing what they can to prevent poverty spiraling out of control with financial support schemes. President Xi has insisted that China's long-stated goal to eliminate rural poverty by the end of this year will still succeed in spite of the pandemic. But whether or not that can happen, especially if there were to be a second virus wave, and whether the rest of the world can match that ambition, is a rather more difficult question to answer.